friends, and welcome to the Life Upgrade Challenge, which is a series of New Year's rituals designed to help us realize our dreams in 2024. In today's video, we will set our resolutions for 2024. You know the way we all have dreams floating in our heads, like getting a dream job, or building our dream home, or going on a dream holiday. So setting resolutions is like grabbing a couple of those dreams and deciding to make them happen. In this resolutions ritual, we'll first define our goals for the year and break them down into milestones for each quarter. And then we'll prioritize by order of importance. This is the fourth video of the Life Upgrade Challenge, which is a series of New Year's rituals to help us close 2023 in the best way possible and step into 2024 with an actionable plan to turn our dreams into reality. I created a Notion template to help us complete these New Year's rituals, and you can get it for free using the link in the description below. If you're ready to upgrade every single aspect of your life in 2024, make sure to join us on the Life Upgrade Challenge. Also, I'll run 2 free workshops on goal setting and planning for 2024. So if you're interested, make sure to sign up using the link in the description below. Without further ado, let's get started with our resolutions ritual. Exercise number 1 is goal setting. The main idea here is that you set goals that are aligned with your dreams and your aspirations for life. Setting goals is about taking control of your life and deciding which dreams you want to work towards in the year. I personally find that I procrastinate a lot less and that I'm a lot more productive when I have a clear understanding of how my daily tasks and routines move me closer towards my goals and ultimately towards creating the dream life that I envisioned. Basically, goals give me clarity to make the right decisions and motivation to take daily action. Now I'll cover 3 things you need to consider when setting your goals. I like to set SMART goals. In case you haven't heard of SMART goals before, SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Here are a few examples of how to make your yearly goals specific and measurable. Instead of saying make more money, you can say make 50k. Or instead of saying lose weight, you can say lose 10 kg. Or instead of saying start exercising, you can say run 200 kilometers. It's important to make sure that your goals are not only specific and measurable, but also achievable and relevant. Now, achievable means that it's not too easy nor too difficult for you. If you don't believe you can do it, you won't make it happen. Relevant means that it is important to you right now, because if it is not important to you, you won't make it happen. When setting yearly goals, your goals already are time-bound because you want to achieve them by the end of the year. However, a year is a long time. Most people either forget about their goals or procrastinate the execution of their plan. We'll talk more about that later in the video. It is important to differentiate between outcome-oriented goals and process-oriented goals. An example of an outcome-oriented goal can be lose 10 kg, and an example of a process-oriented goal can be run 500 kilometers. That is because running is an action. It is something that you actually do and you can directly control how many kilometers you run. However, losing weight isn't an action, it's not something you do. It is something that you can indirectly control by doing things like exercising more and eating less. I personally prefer to set process-oriented goals because I have more control over my progress and also more clarity on what is it that I actually need to do. I understand that outcome-oriented goals are very important. However, we need to be careful with how we perceive our progress. And it is helpful here to come up with different metrics and strategies to be able to measure our progress and our efforts a bit better. Finally, it is important to set goals considering the different aspects of our lives. It is easy to fixate on things like money and physical appearance, but there's so much more to life than just that. That's why I recommend that you check the exercises from the Review and Reimagine rituals, in particular the Wheel of Life. These exercises help you see your life as a whole and identify the different areas that need improvement. You will probably find that for some areas of your life you have many goals, while for others you don't have any, and that is fine. With these 3 points in mind, grab your Notion template and set some SMART goals for the different areas of your life. Exercise number 2 is to set quarterly milestones. As I mentioned, I personally think that a year is a very long time. People often start January strong, but by February life gets in the way, so in March they already have stopped working on their goals, and by April they have completely forgotten they had a goal in the first place. By the time October comes around, they might remember they had such goals at the start of the year, but now it is a bit too late, so let's work on that in the new year. That's why I prefer to break my yearly goals into quarterly goals, and that works really well for me. Some goals are only relevant to some quarters of the year, like events and trips. You don't really need to think about them before that or after that. So I recommend that you review each of your goals and split them between the different quarters. You will notice that some of them are only relevant to 1 or 2 quarters, but some of them will be relevant to all the quarters in the year. If you're unsure when you'd like to work on a goal, you can just leave it blank for now. Goal setting is an interactive process. You will come back, review your goals, refine them as you go through your year. Exercise number 3 is to prioritize. As the saying goes, if everything is a priority, then nothing is a priority. Prioritizing is a critical step. Remember that you can do anything at any time, but you can't do everything at the same time. You need to choose what you want to do. Here are 3 factors to help you better choose which goals to prioritize. Factor 1 is urgency. Some goals have a fixed deadline and need to be acted on immediately. For example, completing a college degree or preparing for an event in work. Factor 2 is importance, which means how aligned that goal is with your long-term aspirations, like being healthy, achieving financial independence, or building a family. Factor 3 is impact, which means how attainable and how influential that goal is, which basically means how much you need to put in and how much do you get out of it. You can check the Wheel of Life you created in the review ritual and ask yourself which of those goals would most likely increase your overall level of satisfaction with your life. It is important to remember that priorities will change over time. As you navigate your life, you will change, your circumstances will change, so your priorities will also change, and that's completely normal. The main goal of this exercise is to make a conscious choice of our priorities. Instead of letting internal impulses or external circumstances dictate our next actions, what we're going to do, and our priorities for us. It is time for us to sit down, take control and responsibility over our lives, and decide what is it that is a priority for me. Then you can pour more of your time and energy into that goal in particular. As I mentioned, I'm running 2 free live workshops on goal setting and planning. In these workshops, I'll guide you in setting your goals, creating a plan, and designing an ideal weekly routine to allow you to realize your dreams in 2024. If you're committed to making 2024 your best year yet, sign up to the workshop using the link in the description below. Thank you for watching until the end. In the next video of the Life Upgrade Challenge, we will create a plan to achieve our goals in 2024. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out. For those of you who watched this entire video and didn't do any of the exercises, I have a quote for you. An ounce of action is worth a ton of theory. So just start doing something. I just gave you the theory and the tools, and it is time now for you to start doing something about it. If you leave this video and don't do anything about it, nothing in your life will change, I can promise that. But if you do take action, grab the Notion template and start using it, I promise you that something will change, and it will change for the better. So just get started. You don't need to see the whole staircase, just take the first step. Anyway, I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!